Australian jury joins me now in the studio. Alex, thanks for coming in. These flags are absolutely terrible. They include phrases like Australia is becoming less white and more brown, among many disturbing others which we won't say out loud. It's so awful to think that this is happening in this day and age.
It's happening, and it's clearly escalating as well. And groups like this, they're always present in our society. We've always had small numbers of adherents to this ideology, but they've been kind of dormant. But they sit and wait and lurk, and they sense an opportunity. And they've seen for the last 2 years, since the Hamas attacks of October 7, a fraying of social harmony. They've seen attacks on the Jewish community become normalised. They've seen every slur and conspiracy theory thrown at our community, often with impunity, even by members of parliament. And they've sensed this is their moment to step in, to recruit, to become more organised, and to actually challenge the political leadership and the structure of this country. It's a terrifying notion.
These flyers, these most recent ones, came to light through a caller on Ben Fordham's 2GB program yesterday. It isn't even the first time we've seen them. I mean, there have been similar flyers that have come out in 2014, and then 2022 was the last time. Why is the government unable to stamp this kind of behaviour out?
It's a very difficult position the government find themselves in. On the one hand, they're conscious of the fact that these people crave notoriety and infamy, so that they don't wish to elevate them to greater prominence. But also they're quite canny in the language they use. They know that if they use Nazi symbols, they'll fall foul of the law. They know if they deliberately target certain groups, then again, they'll be criminalised.
Yeah.
But they always manage to kind of straddle the boundary between awful and lawful conduct and stay on the correct side of it. But it's not to underestimate the menace and the peril that they pose.
Yeah. So how do you strike the right balance then? What does the government, or what can authorities do to ensure that they're not savvy enough to work around the laws?
I think there's certainly a role for government, for policing. We have to ensure that we have the right laws in place to be able to corral these people and limit their effectiveness and their ability to recruit and menace society. Police powers are important as well, but I think there's an onus on broader society as well. This is not what this country is. This country is built on democracy, built on tolerance, built on basic decency towards one another. These people are the antithesis of it, so really it's incumbent on all of us to stand up against it, to say this is not who we are, we will never become this. We are a country that tolerates one another, that judges people by their merit and character, not the colour of their skin or their country of origin.
And we know, of course, this morning that there's going to be a neo-Nazi facing the court here in New South Wales, prominent neo-Nazi Joel Davies. He'll front court today off the back of those awful, alleged threatening messages that he sent to federal politician Allegra Spender. When you heard about them, what was your reaction to that?
Look, I wasn't surprised. I mean, these people adhere to a vicious and violent ideology. They revere Hitler and Nazism that destroyed Europe and massacred 6 million of my people. So there's no doubt that the people that are attracted to this movement are inherently anti-democratic and violent. And the fact that they would attack female, politicians and prominent public figures isn't surprising.
Yeah, it's just shocking, isn't it? Alex, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Really appreciate your insight today.
Thank you.
Well, Brisbane private girls' school, some of